Hello everyone, you're welcome to this video. If you're new to this channel, my name is Moyo and you're so welcome to Shebite. I make videos all about food, faith and lifestyle, and I have a wealth of videos for you to check out if you have not already. Today we're making another recipe with fonio. This time we're making a sweet recipe. We're making fonio peanut butter chocolate bars. I hope you enjoy watching this. It's quite simple, quite straightforward. This is great to have as a snack or even for breakfast. You can freeze them and bring them out whenever you want to. It's quite simple and all the recipe details are going to be in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the like button if you enjoy what you see. So we're starting off with some cooked fonio. We have some oats and some salt. We have some ground nuts which we're going to turn into peanut butter. And then we also have brown sugar. I ended up adding some white sugar. We also use eggs, vanilla and cinnamon. Just check the description box for all the ingredients and their quantities. If you have peanut butter, just use that, but I didn't, so I was going to grind my own peanuts to make peanut butter. These are Nigerian salted groundnuts, so they actually have a lot of salt in them already. So if you're using this type, just make sure that you don't add too much salt to the main batter afterwards, because it's already quite salty. Blend in a dry mill in a food processor until you have nice and smooth peanut butter. Then we're going to start mixing everything together. We have our cooked fonio as well as the oats, and then you're going to mix this together to combine very well. You want to make sure that you do not leave any chunks of fonio. You can also add the sugar at this point as well. It's very important because the fonio has been boiled previously and cooled, it's kind of chunky. So you want to make sure that you incorporate it and you break it apart so that every part of it has the flavor that you're adding. So then you can go in with your cinnamon, your vanilla flavoring and egg, and then pour in all the peanut butter that you've just blended, well that I have just blended, and mix everything together, combine very nicely. When everything is nicely and evenly combined, you're going to get a baking tray. You can line it with some parchment paper or with a silk pad like I'm doing here. And then you want to press your dough into a nice thin layer. You want it to be nice and even. I put my hands in some water so that it doesn't stick to the dough, and then I just pressed it down gradually until it filled every edge of the pan and was a nice flat dough. Your oven should be at 180 degrees and you're going to bake this for about 30 to 35 minutes until it's nice and golden brown. For the chocolate topping, we're using a recipe that is based on Preheat's chocolate mousse, which is a combination of boiling water and chocolate. Although when you usually combine chocolate and water, it seizes. If you use this exact proportion that Preheat has given us, you get this lovely chocolate mousse that you're going to beat up until it's nice and fluffy. When your dough has cooled completely, you want to leave it to cool for about an hour. You can then pour the chocolate over and spread it all over it to form a nice even layer. You're then going to freeze this for about 4 hours. You can leave it overnight if you want until you're sure that it's nice and hard, and then that's it. You can just cut it up and enjoy. So this is our bar fresh out of the freezer. As you can see, there's still kind of like freezer marks on top. Because I don't have like professional equipment to cut this, I'm cutting it when it's very solid so that I don't mess it up. But if you have like a pastry guitar, that would be perfect, and you can leave it to cool, to warm up a little bit before you cut it. So I'm just going to cut it into about 3 centimeter rectangles, 3 centimeter wide rectangles, and then I'm just going to cut it in a triangular pattern. You can just do regular squares if you want. You can keep this in the freezer, you can keep them in the fridge and just enjoy. They keep it in the freezer for a couple of months, to be honest. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. subscribe if you have not already, and share your comments down below. I think this is a lovely recipe to do with fonio. It's kind of unconventional, but it's highly nutritious, it's delicious. You have dark chocolate, you have peanut butter. It has so many things that are really good for you and that taste so good at the same time. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.